Hi. So, yeah. No role playing. Gonna say it out loud as well as put it in the chat. Well, Chaz, if you don't care, I can just get rid of you. Simple as.
Someone beat me to the blush.
Yeah, someone's already role playing and said they're dead, so I don't know if I don't care if I'm good or bad.
Sounds like they're just being mean for no reason.
I know, Cappy, I know. Oh, they say they understand. Good. Yeah, hello.
They better.
Yeah, they better. Okay, so as it says in the thing, it is a sketchy stream. Thank you, honey. It is a sketchy stream, so we're gonna be doing some drawing. Fluff just good. Oh, Natico's got side eyes.
Oh.
Oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh. Okay, so yeah. How Glitch is asking, how is everyone? I am dandy. I'm fine. I'm actually hyper.
Sora the Hedgehog. That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, my god. But Junku, sorry if I'm saying your name. I'm just gonna say Alex, just in case. Wow, I never known that you're a woman. Nice. There are 4 stream leaders in this channel, and 3 of them are presenting female. Yes, I am one of them. I am Blush, the plush queen. Queen of the plushes. Blushy plushy. Dun dun dun. So yeah, hello. Also, afternoon, guys. I've returned, and that everyone forgot about my birthday. Is it your birthday today, Sora the Hedgehog? Oh, Nanako, I already did that. See, in our Patreon exclusive Discord stream chat, there was a thing about being number 1 in the stream chat. I already put Sonic with one finger up, so I am number 1, Nanako. You fucking lose. Okay.
I will say, just before we get into it, if I may.
Yes.
We are aware the new episode came out. Please refrain from talking about it for at least a week because some of our crew has not had a chance to watch it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, I saw something in one of the chats that may have been a nod to it, but it was kind of vague enough.
Yeah.
I think you see the one I'm talking about too.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah, so, just be careful. No need to spoil. And end.
God.
That was violent. Sorry.
Sai says, finally well enough to join you guys. It's been a rough 2 days. Oh, honey. I'm so happy you've returned to us. Love you, Mally.
This sounds like almost like a weird cult thing. I'm so happy you're returning to us.
So happy you returned to us. We've been waiting. I think I could do like a proper like good voice of like one if I wanted to. But yeah. So
You ever received the glumps in the smooshies?
ah, nice. Oh, you scared Chaz with the burp. Well, Sora, happy birthday. We are here. So happy birthmas. Okay, so I'm actually ready to go into the draw screen. Whee!
Oh shit!
Yeah. Oh shit. Here we go again. Jess says, "Don't know why, but I'm gonna trust Stella in real life." Do it. She could be hot as fuck when she wants to be. Come on, those pins. Those pins, though. And just so you know, Sora the Hedgehog, people are saying happy birthday in the other chat for you. Oh, Tien, guess what? I'm graduating tomorrow. And as a graduation gift, I'm going to London. You go to London?
Oh, shit! That is bananas.
Bananas. Yeah, people are saying happy birthday to you in the other chat, honey. But, yeah. Johnny, woohoo! It's a Blush stream!
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So, as I said, Sonic OC.
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit. But, oh. Oh, bye, Laurie.
Bye, Laurie!
Bye, Laurie. Okay, so. I was like, whoop. Someone just donated to my, my phone.
Oh, shit!
Let's see if they put a message. Because you can do that. You can put messages with your sheet.
I'm gonna send you a message, Blush, just because I'm.
Aw. Hello, hoping to contribute to a fellow VTuber. I have to get mine designed myself, but hope this helps out. Thank you, honey.
Aww.
Chris the Jester is what they're called here, but thank you. Thank you so much.
That's very much appreciated.
Very much appreciated. Yeah, I've got the design and everything down, and I've got the person. I'm just raising enough to actually get it done. So, yay. Yeah. Ready to see the sketch?
Yes.
You sure?
No.
Okay, we won't then.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Vocal!
Good night, everybody.
What do you think?
Hang on. My screen was on the other screen. Ooh, sexy.
Got a kitty cat. But yeah, so let's put that down opacity. And I did a lot of the line art when I was like trying to keep my head on straight earlier. But yeah, still a lot to do. But oh, if anyone who doesn't know, that 7 and the 5 there are the sizes of the brushes, and I do that so that I don't forget, because I don't want to do it all in like one size and then forget what size it was and be like, oh shit, now I gotta go try and figure out what fucking size the brush was. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's always a pain in the butt. Oh, Blush, did you see my message?
Let me have a look at the message.
I'm just curious. What is your thought?
Yes. Agreed.
Okay. Because before
Agreed.
I did anything, I wanted to get a second opinion.
No, it sounded like it to me. That's the first thing I was thinking.
Okay.
You've tainted my mind.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Just by being me?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh. To the audience says, "Aww."
No.
No studio lines allowed.
Pick number 3, my lord.
The silence.
Yeah, I know, I'm reading things.
No, you're good. It was just the timing. Pick number 3, my lord. I don't want to.
Aww. My computer is doing that thing again, which means I need to close down some programs.
Oh, I found out, Blush, I have confirmation. The issue we were having on Thursday was indeed the issue we thought it was.
What?
When the game crashed?
Oh.
Yes, it was indeed because of the drive. Because it happened while I was editing as well. Thankfully, I was able to save the project. But I saved it, exited out of the program, unplugged and replugged back in the drive. No issue. So it was definitely because the drive was taken out while something from it was being used.
Okay.
If that's the case, I may just have to switch it over to a different input, which is fine. I've got plenty of input.
Sorry about this, folks. I'm just closing programs that I don't need open.
You do what you gotta do.
Because my computer is starting to go really slow. This is why I need a new one. But do I have the money to get a new one? No, I do not.
You just know.
Let's see if that's helped. Nope, still doing it, but I'll make do. This last time I was doing a drawing stream as well. Something is getting messed up with my computer every time I try and stream.
Peter, why are you being a... It has me wondering if OBS is the issue.
Yeah, because it's only when I use that.
No, but it's only when I use it on mine too, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Specifically when I'm using at the same time as Chrome.
Yeah.
Do you have Chrome open right now?
Yeah, because I've got the chats open. So I can actually see them. Because it's better to have more than one person looking.
I got you. If you need to, I can always screen share the chats.
We'll just see how it goes for a sec.
Okay.
If there was more than just you on here, I would like close down.
You do what I do.
Yeah, but there isn't. And I need to make
get
sure
it.
it's people who actually keep an eye on the chats. Some people don't. But yeah, I need to get a new computer. Big time. And I'm not even reacting. No, Nanika, why are you saying sorry? You're fine. Honey.
Okay, now I'm here. I helped.
You're cutting out.
I'm cutting out.
Slightly.
No.
I only heard
Hang on.
half of what you just said.
I said I'm here, Nanako. I helped to blush. Hang on.
I heard you then.
Yes. Excellent. Also, I think my phone must know what you're drawing, Blush.
It's because you've said it out loud.
Right?
Let me guess. Adverts something to do with Sonic?
Sonic Chaos posting, actually.
Mm.
Someone, I'm putting this in the stream chat. Someone did a cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
The Sonic ice creams. Look at it.
Fucking glorious.
With the fucking
Whoa,
gumball
whoa.
eyes. What's up?
New coffee subscription from Sora.
Oh.
And that's
Well,
for
alright
Crimson's
then.
coffee.
Oh, allow me to check.
So I don't have mine as a thingy on here. I still use Crimson stuff.
Yeah, let me go take a look. See if there's a massage. Oh, to everyone who remembered my birthday, thank you all. And this donation is for the owner who was doing this live show for us all. That's sweet.
I would just say I'm not the owner.
Well, yeah. Bush is the stream leader right now, but the owner of the channel is greatly appreciative of the donation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we're still trying to give her help with the bills from having to have emergency surgery.
Lots of fun.
Yeah.
Yes, Nanako, all the love today.
Yes. Wait, you're not the owner? No, I'm not. I'm one of the people who work here. I'm a stream leader. I'm the owner of Stibwell Studios, not of
Down the Foxhole.
Fanworks / Down the Foxhole.
Yeah. Well, Angel, we have been told that our streams are very comforting and soothing. We've actually had a couple people say they use our streams to fall asleep to.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're meaning it like this is boring.
In which case, that's mean. Why are you gonna say that? Though with the frowny face, maybe they're upset they'll fall asleep during the stream.
True. That's what you get for being greedy. Don't worry, it's not playing. I've got one of my playlists playing, but that song's just been stuck in my head. I think you do a really cool cover.
Yeah. Artistic Weeb says, I use your streams to de-stress because I'm always sick. Y'all make me laugh and feel better. And Sora says, that was downside on my mistake. Maybe I should have asked. But just send the message anyway. Well, the message was still appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
And trust me, the donation to the actual owner is much appreciated too.
Yeah.
And Alistair, that is not creepy. They said, sorry, I might be creepy, but I love to hear people talking when I'm alone.
That's not creepy.
No, people like hearing other people.
Mm-hmm.
It's the reason why streamers are so popular in general.
Yeah. I actually fall asleep to streamers normally.
I used to fall asleep to listening to playlists of gameplays.
Oh my god, same. I'm proud of
I
myself.
try to do.
I managed
What's
to
up?
get an hour's sleep last night, so I'm actually okay with my bed
Woo!
right now. Yeah.
I like to pick a. Yeah, if I remember when I used to do that, I would always pick a playlist of good comedic ones, so that way if for some reason, excuse me, if for some reason I'm waking up late in the middle of the night, it's potential I'll wake up and have a funny bit and be like, oh, okay, this is okay.
Angel says, my eyes be closing and opening. Isn't that what they're supposed to do?
I had to stop and think, when did I become a people person? Wait, when I found down the foxhole, says Mally.
Oh, Mally. I use the streams to release my anger from my in real life bullshit, says Johnny.
Aww. Yeah, they can come see my in real life bullshit screams. Big bitch.
Said, oh, big bitch. I use your streams to de-stress because I am always sick. Y'all make me smile and feel better.
Yeah.
Oh, God, so cute. I love our viewers.
Joe, I don't even want your ice cream because you're referencing that game series.
Oh no.
And yes, our viewers are nice.
What game series? I'm not reading it, so.
They said, guess the line, which video game / movie is this line from? And then they had a line. And they said if you guess right, then you'll get a free ice cream or free car. Camera turns to show a busted and rusty car with 3 wheels. All I can help is this movie / game has bad camera angles. Wink.
Oh God. Is that what I think it is?
Probably. Oh gosh. Weeb has a joke. They say, I think my eyes are broken.
Why?
Yeah, why? Because when I close them, I can't see.
Fluff says I love that game series, and Nanako's just like, Fluff, no. just no. Stop it. Get some help.
Seriously. yeah. I say,
What's
oh,
going
no,
on?
no.
I'm gonna cry. I cry all the time. I got it in my head now. Damn it.
And he prays. I'm not got to pray every single day. Yeah.
love my love. You know my love of Skeletor. I love that bitch too much.
Joe says he doesn't know why we hate it so much. Go watch the playlist!
Then ask us that again.
Like, I'm not gonna say I am, like, the most, like, worldly gamer or that kind of, thing. Like, I'm not gonna say I've played every game known to man, because that's a bold-faced lie if I tried to say that. But, God, that game was just not designed well.
Nope.
Yeah, before the stream, I was actually planning out a Angel OC for Hasbin. With the help of our patrons and Fluff.
Ooh.
Yes. So that will be interesting to draw.
I like their pants.
Thank you.
Fucking
What?
Glitch is coming across the cheese text. The cheese text. Every time they scroll on YT shorts. You've heard that, huh?
Yes.
Every time you get the cheese, then you gotta pay the tax. Okay, hang on. So let's see here. Let's see here.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm just getting up here. So let's see here. Okay. They said yes, the second game was really horrible, but what comes after the third game is where the real fun begins. So please, even if you skip 2, please give it a try to 3, in or outside of stream. Believe me, your opinion is going to change about the series. Okay, first off, we have already said that if we're playing through games, we're going to try to play the series, because that's how it's intended to be played. Just like how we didn't play the new God of War when it came out, because I've never played the God of War series. It's on the list. We have it on the list to potentially play now, but I haven't played it yet. It would make no sense for me, even though it's the sequel to the one that came out a few years ago. I didn't play that one yet either, so that would still make no sense to me. So I would not play those out of order. But that even if I were to do that, that takes away from the whole issue I have. No fluff, mostly because I didn't have the consoles to play them when they were coming out, and it was just never one of those that I went back to. But again, it's on the list. But I digress. That takes away from the whole discussion. He says I'm not gonna like it if I didn't like DMC. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna keep an open mind. That remains to be seen because I've never played them. But I keep getting sidetracked. That if you're telling me to skip 2, go to 3, and then after 3 is where the fun begins, that takes away from the whole thing that I was saying throughout that entire series of the first game, which was, how did this game get 4 sequels? If the good stuff doesn't come until after 3, how did they get that far? That's my point with it. I'm going to step away for just a moment.
Okay.
Sorry for kind of like hijacking the combo for a moment. I feel like you heard. Oh, I was gonna say. Plus, I feel like you heard my chair creak, and you're like, "Oh shit, here we go."
Yeah,
Now's the
I
time to
did.
get a snack because they're gonna be going off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'll be keeping an eye on the chat to see if they respond to what I've
Okay.
said.
Which says, you play the backroom games. If you haven't, they're pretty fun. I want to. Yeah, that wasn't much of a vocal rant. I agree with that, Mally. I'm just waiting for Fluff to pop in here like, you listen here, you bitch.
You listen here, you bitch.
He's not here yet.
Damn it! Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. I finally forwarded all the pictures that Shiro wanted for when the con was happening.
Mm.
God, I love the style that DMC and the OG God of War have. Yeah, that's why I'm a little heat.
And that is why I will keep saying that they were designed shit.
I'm going, you know what?
Try me, bitch. You know you'd be in trouble if you fuck it with me. She'll be like, Fluff! What you doing?
Don't know what the fuck we're doing right now.
I have no idea either. Let me see. How
You wait until I go to get a snack and take a pup to come in.
Oh, right.
going on?
Listen here, you son of a bitch! Your
No,
opinion is valid, but I feel it's wrong.
Okay, look. Now, here's the thing. I am totally up for actual discussion on this. I mean that. I'm up for discussion.
So was it just the camera angle?
The camera angle was a big issue with it. And again, before we go any further, I want to specify. As of right now, I have only played the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why my thoughts are, based on the first one, how did it get so many sequels? And people have said that they've gotten better. But as you saw in the chat not long ago, people are saying it didn't start getting good until after 3. Based on what they're saying, how did it get that far?
Okay. The story was all right. The action was unique for its time. Which is why people seem to enjoy it. The reason why people say 3 started getting better was because the story became more interesting.
Okay.
2 was a piece of shit. I'm not even gonna front. So some of the voice acting in it was
So many
weird.
people
Okay.
say the second one was so bad.
Yeah. But again, can you appreciate my thought of, if I'm going to play it, I should play through it as it's intended to play through?
Oh yeah, no, I don't blame you for that.
Okay.
Fucking, that goes with almost any game franchise. I still have yet to play Prototype 2, but I played the first one a shit ton.
Yes. The only ones that I will say I will kind of veer off is if it doesn't necessarily pertain to the actual thing. For example, we've been playing through Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. You don't have to have played the first Paper Mario to play the second one.
Right.
If we go into Portal 2 without playing Portal 1, there's going to be a little confusion.
Mm-hmm.
So, right. Now, you were saying, is it only the camera angle? It was not just the camera angle. Camera angle was a big culprit, though.
Okay.
If I'm walking across a room, and halfway walking across the room, the camera, without any turning or anything, literally just flips 180 and then makes me walk backwards to where I just came from, that's bad game design. Specifically if it's going to be in a small confined space with a boss battle.
Yeah.
I'm already trying to jump around and not get killed by this giant spider demon, but now I don't even know where I'm jumping, because if I'm gonna jump, it might change direction and flip me backwards towards the spider demon.
Remembers enjoying those moments in games where the camera angle just suddenly switches in the middle of a room?
Like,
I played a shit ton of games like those. I'm just so used to it, I guess.
Maybe,
Another valid thing, if you're used to that kind of gameplay. You know what I mean?
But yeah, but yeah, it's, you can sense the frustration on that end too, though, I'm sure. Like,
right.
You're already having these enemies, and keep in mind, I will specify, I was playing this on regular. Wasn't playing on easy, but I was not playing on hard, and I'm not even touching Dante Must Die difficulty.
Dante must die!
Yeah, but the fact that I was playing on regular, and was dying as often as I was, that I'm gonna take a partial bit of responsibility on that, but also it's just like, why should I want to keep playing if I'm just gonna keep dying? And it's not, I'm keep dying so I need to get better. It's, I keep dying just trying to play the game. And a prime example of that, okay? Prime example is the first time you fight Dark Dante. I know he's got a fucking name. I'm calling him Dark Dante because it's basically Dark Link. It may not have been the first time. It was either the first or the second time. When it's, oh, attack him, get him a quarter of his health down. Now he's going to move up here. Okay, so you have to go up there. All right, jump up to where he is. Oh, wait, he's going to swing his blade at you the second you jump up, so you're guaranteed to get hit. Again, it's bad game design. Because you don't learn from that. You just take damage and get pissed off. In this case, you meaning me. But I digress. No one likes an unavoidable attack. Because then you feel powerless in that situation. You can't say, how could I have avoided that? How could I have done better for that? Because no, you have to jump up there. There's only a specific way to jump up there, and you are guaranteed to get hit when you go up there because it's programmed to swing at you when you jump up there.
Right.
It's bad game design. And I know some people will say that I was ignorant for not trying these items earlier. I should not have been able to basically take out the final boss using almost only holy water.
He's a demon.
No, but the fact that literally you can buy so many, holy waters if you have the fucking souls, which you can basically just go in and out of rooms and collect the fucking orbs to do that. So if you wanted to, you could hypothetically stay in the first area, just farming a bunch of fucking orbs, and just use holy water to get through the entire game, hypothetically.
Right.
That's not a good game design. Like, yes,
it was an oversight when it first came out.
Yes, I agree with that. But at the same time, if when we got to the final boss, I literally said, I don't feel like dealing with this. I'm so done with this game. That's the path I chose, was to go through and just use the holy water and I can't remember what it's called, but the item that refills your demon energy, so that I could just keep using the supers back and forth. That's horrible. It was almost as bad, all right? Almost as bad as when we played Arkham. And I know when we played Arkham, you said that was a bad port. I still stand by, it should not have been that bad. And yet, I'll say this, I had less trouble with Arkham. I did. I had less trouble with Arkham. And it's similar to Arkham. When we were done DMC, I said, if we come back to this, it's going to be a hot minute. Which is true. And from what I'm gathering, that may be for the best if the next one's 2, and everyone's saying 2 sucks.
I have to replay through them all.
Now I will say one thing. I will be fair on this one. I cannot blame the game on this. I cannot, because it was not the game's fault. The lag from having to stream it, because for some reason, though it's part of the PlayStation Plus thing, and you can still buy the collection to download. If you're playing it for free through the PlayStation Plus, you can only stream it. You can't download it. You have to freaking cloud stream it.
Right.
That didn't help matters.
Right.
But again, that was so sparse throughout the playthrough. I don't think that necessarily would have changed my opinion. Not by a whole lot, at least. But that's on PlayStation, not on the game. I will be fair.
Okay, now
But yes,
counter argument from Fluff.
Yes.
All right, let me pull up all my sources.
Oh God!
Why do I picture? Have y'all seen that movie, My Cousin Vinny? Fucking love that movie. Fluff, have you seen that movie?
Have I seen one?
My Cousin Vinny.
My Cousin Vinny. That sounds familiar.
Joe Pesci plays a lawyer.
My Cousin Vinny. Let me quickly look at it.
Little Jujulit.
Nope, never seen this.
It's a very good movie. He's an unorthodox lawyer. It's like his first major case, so he's kind of still, new at it. And the first time when they're doing the opening statements, he has not slept in like 3 days, and he's like falling asleep in the courtroom. Well, he goes up, he's like, your opening statement. And he just goes up to the jury and she goes, everything this guy just said is bullshit. Thank you. I'm like, why do I picture that's you right now? Another rebuttal from Fluff. Everything this guy just said is bullshit. The best part had to be the counselor for the for the state was like, Your Honor, objection. Counsel's statement is purely argumentative. Sustained. Well, the jury disregard everything he said, except for the exception of thank you. But seriously, yeah, by all means, go ahead.
Okay. So the first game came out 2001, August 23rd, right? This was around the time when PlayStation was just getting... Well, actually, PlayStation 2... When did PlayStation 2 release? Was it around 2000?
2000 or 2001. That was the first one was a PS2 game, I can tell you that.
Yes. So they had to... And that was when like graphics was becoming a huge deal. And like combat was like gameplay was a whole new thing. Like there was multiple ways that you could do so many things. They decided to go with this aesthetic of 3D style combat, where you mash square and triangle and get some pretty sweet looking combos. Sometimes you can do them in the air nowadays. But camera angles and building mapping for that game, will admit, was terrible. But I also kind of blame it on the fact that it was brand new at the time, so everyone was like, oh, well, this is neat. Never seen this before. Seen this in Resident Evil, but this is more advanced than Resident Evil. Because Resident Evil also had the camera switch from corner to corner, but it was tolerable. Because whenever you went around the corner, you would be running into a wall at least. With Devil May Cry, you'd be running into enemies.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing too is, like you said, it's circumstantial. You'd be rounding a corner, and it would change the camera. That makes sense. It doesn't make sense if you have an open room and you take 2 steps and suddenly you're facing the opposite side of the room. But I digress. Sorry. I will wait until you are done for the rest
Oh
of my
no. I enjoy having a little back and forth like that because we are being respectful adults.
Oh yes, we're trying at least.
I'll mute you if you're not.
She will. but like,
Fucking will. I've kicked vocal out of this stream.
Oh yeah,
I'll do it.
but like one of the things I brought up during those streams, because I'm not sure how many of those you may have seen, but during those streams I actually brought up, I was like, okay, I get PS2 new tech and everything like that, but can we talk about how earlier in the PS1 days we had multiple games of different genres that did the camera thing so much better. I can't speak for that one personally.
I don't care.
But
I am.
I'll take Blush's word for it.
I'm saying it.
Again, I haven't played the original Silent Hill one. So Blush says Silent Hill one.
Find it.
But I was saying like the Tomb Raider series, Crash Bandicoot even. Well, Crash Bandicoot not so much because those were more straightforward, but like Spyro. And even on the N64, we had like Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong 64. I know different studios and everything, but my point is that the technology for decent cameras was there.
Right.
So it baffles me that they decided to go with that, of all things. And again, while I know it's not 100%, just because it is a combat thing, I personally think at times Metal Gear Solid 1 actually looked better too. I get the feeling
You can
do not
hear it
like
in
that.
his voice. Just the
Continue.
No, I'm just saying it came out. I think that was 97, so 4 years before.
I'm literally the picture of Carly sitting in front of the computer with her mug.
This is fine.
Interesting.
This is fine.
No, but yeah, no, I just sorry, itchy back. I thought that freaking Metal Gear in a different way, but still handled a combat-centric camera better. Because I never felt like super turned around in there. And you could still like you could rotate your character, move 360, etc., and be fine. I know the camera isn't a 1-to-1 comparison, but if
Right.
as weird as this may sound, even though it was on a newer system, if they had done the gameplay with the camera at least more like MGS1, I think I would have liked it better. That's it.
I completely understand that.
Yes.
What?
Indubitably.
So, Your Honor, this man is speaking bullshit.
Honestly, Love, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you would actually really fucking love that movie.
I honestly enjoyed Joe Pesci in almost every movie that he.
Did you ever see the original Pet Sematary?
Well, no.
Pet Sematary? I saw the kill count for it, but I never saw it actually.
But you've seen like clips from it from Kill Count,
Clips,
etc.
like bits and pieces, yeah.
The farmer that tells him about the cemetery in the original,
Yeah.
that's the judge. And Marissa Tomei, who nowadays people would know her as the more recent Aunt May in the Tom Holland movies, she plays Joe Pesci's girlfriend.
She is hot.
That's actually the movie she got an Oscar for.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, she's amazing in that movie.
Fucking man.
Me.
Now you
But,
got me wanting to play through all the Devil May Cries.
Hey, by all means, do it.
You know
Just
what?
not right now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I should have been
Joe,
the one to fill your hole with a lie.
Joe, I'm gonna say I have not, and I probably won't. I don't have really any intention of seeing the trailer for the rebooted Mortal Kombat.
I love it.
Let me ask: are they talking about games or movies? Legitimate question.
Wait, who asked? Okay. Oh, it's the video game.
Yeah.
So
remade the game.
they're rebooting the video game.
It's if you so Mortal Kombat 11 went with a very interesting narrative for the story.
Oh lord. Oh lord.
Okay. So am I allowed to speak on this because this happened like in 2019?
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine
Okay.
with it.
Yeah.
So basically, Raiden kills Shinnok and gains his powers, disobeys the Elder Gods,
Okay.
and has like this good guy but bad guy. Like he's doing good things but in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
And the person behind all of this is Krona. She basically controls the sands of time. And she, in the end, makes Raiden kill Liu Kang. Because in Mortal Kombat 9, Raiden killed Liu Kang. Therefore, we got the bad guy variant of Liu Kang in the newest, in Mortal Kombat 11.
Mm-hmm.
Which was pretty cool storytelling. Now, what ended up happening was Raiden understood that him having these powers was bad. So he ended up giving his powers to Liu Kang. And now we have Fire God Liu Kang. And now, I guess, this is my theory from what the trailer showed, and from what Liu Kang said in the trailer, he is now God. And he is creating a universe full of peace. But there's apparently an enemy that doesn't want peace. People are thinking it's Shao Kahn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it seems like this is one of those where it may or may not be a full-on reboot, but they're just going with the name.
Right.
Kind of like how I think it was like 6. Either 6 or 9 was one of them. But the freaking stupid Fast and the Furious movies, how it was the Fast and the Furious, and then one of them way later was just Fast and Furious.
Oh.
Not confusing at all.
I've never watched Fast and Furious, so I can't
You're not
say
missing
shit.
much.
I
No.
know I'm not. Everyone talked about it back in high school for me. They were like,
I mean-
"Oh, the new Fast and Furious is coming out." I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
If this tells you anything about if this tells you anything about how kind of mushed together
Whoa,
those movies
wait
are.
Wait a minute. Ronan just left the hospital.
Oh shit.
There was an accident at work. I had an 80-pound couch fall on him.
Oh my
Head hurts.
gosh.
Oh my god, please be careful.
My left.
His legs all wrapped up in bandages.
Oh my god.
Ace wrap feels great on muscles. Yes, that is why people use it.
Please rest as much as you can. Take the time to fucking recuperate. I know what you're like, you little shit.
Yes. I will say, it seems like you're doing as good as you could be for having an 80-pound couch fall on you. So yeah, go ahead and get some rest. Angel Dust, stop prying. But yeah, so yeah, Fluff, if you want to know how crazy how much you can easily just mush those together, in other countries, they literally changed the title to basically whatever the big stunt of the movie is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it was 7, where they literally drive the cars out of a plane. And in China or someplace, it's called like
remember that.
Operation Skydrop.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, I remember people were talking about that, how that was crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking
How that... Okay, again, you want to talk about movies... I mean, you want to talk about stuff, how the hell did this get so many sequels? How does that franchise have 11 movies?
people just love cars.
Like, no joke.
That's
They just
joke.
released Fast 10, but a few years ago they had Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw.
Right. Can I say something?
No. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I feel like Dwayne's just an overused actor at this point.
What?
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
I can
He's
get
in
where you're
a
coming from.
lot. He's in a lot of movies nowadays, and I don't know how to feel about it. Like, props to him for having a good agent and just being an overall nice person, but feels like he's in too many films now.
I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna stay
Okay.
quiet. 'Cause I'm a
Well, what
big
can I
fan.
say?
I'm literally obsessed with you.
Why is that getting a live action?
Already. At least.
Already, at least, yeah. Because isn't he basically funding it?
Yeah, he's funding it, Fluff.
I need a drink.
The only thing I will say, can you still hear me, Fluff? No,
Fluff?
you can. I think he actually went to go get a drink.
Like, I'll allow it.
That's a total amount of fucking bullshit.
Oh,
The fuck?
I don't.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Don't know where they
Deep
are.
breaths.
God, daddies.
Deep breaths.
Oh, I think he's getting angry.
Oh lord.
Deep breaths, deep breaths.
You all good, Chief?
You're
He's
not
totally
muted,
the
you know.
reason- He's totally not the reason for Black Adam being shit.
You're not muted, remember?
I know.
Also, to be fair, you could also just say the DCEU sucks.
They have good points, but they have good ups, but then they have bad downs. They do phenomenal in the animated, though.
Oh no, I've said that with my friends for years. Marvel's got the live action down, DC's got the animated down.
Agreed.
Speaking
Oh,
of Marvel,
is it the thing that made you angry?
yes,
Oh god.
I found a suit that they
People-
were going to use for Civil War.
This will take a while. Get a drink. You're fine. Don't worry.
And and they didn't use it. It looked so fucking good, man.
I will admit that it looks so good.
I mean,
Here's
all I'm gonna say on that is, I said they know what they're doing. I didn't say they don't make mistakes.
True.
That is hysterical. I love that.
What?
Stream chat.
Oh, the Sonic.
The Sonic popsicle. That is great.
Oh my god. I want to
Okay.
see someone in a SpongeBob one now.
I am posting it in
Oh my
stream
God.
chat. I have to grab
If you
all
did it
the
with
images.
all 3 Powerpuff Girls.
Oh my god. Oh, are you posting
I'm
the picture
grabbing.
in stream chat?
I'm posting all 3 of the pictures
Okay.
that I found in the stream chat.
Hmm?
On the Down the Foxhole Discord. Be sure to subscribe for as low as $1 a month.
Hey,
Yeah,
Janice, there's a-
yeah, baby.
Okay. The suit looked so fucking good. It had elements of the original suit while maintaining a modern look. And it doesn't look bad. They even made 2 suits. One for Tom to wear, and then one for his stunt double.
But they
So
never
tell
used
me.
it.
Why did they not use it?
May have just been a it could have been a last minute decision choice. It could have been that when they were going through the editing it just didn't look as good.
It was real. It looked as good as could be.
Well, no, I know that, but I say this as a cosplayer. Sometimes costume can look really nice, and then when you go to put it into effect, it's like, oh, this is not as good as I thought it was going to be.
Calm.
I will say, I do love the story that in order for him to hydrate while he's in the suit, they would have to put a straw through the eye holes.
Yeah, I do love that.
Although I will say, speaking of the web slinger, Fluff, did you hear we might be getting some news soon?
Where's your source?
Sony announced that they're supposed to be having some sort of conference soon, and it is more likely than not that they'll be talking about SP2.
I'm surprised you didn't know about that.
I was referring to which one, because if it's Marvel Entertainment, then it's most likely live action and or TV show. If it's Sony, then I knew about the Sony press conference.
Yeah. I'm excited.
So am I. I have been waiting patiently. I have not been looking at leaks. I have been a good boy.
You know, we talked about this a while back. I don't get people who want to look at every single leak ever. Like for example, when Scarlet and Violet came out,
Mm-hmm.
someone leaked the entire Pokédex, and I'm like, am I the only one who wants to actually be surprised by some of the new Pokemon?
It's...
You can't say
I
you're not mad
guess.
with leaks sometimes because you were mad with the freaking Godzilla leaks.
Wait, which Godzilla leak was that?
We were in a VC and you saw that there was a new leak about Godzilla and you're like, oh great, another leak. I'd rather the trailer, not a leak. So you do.
It's because we got a teaser. But I'm thinking it's for the TV show, which pissed me off even more. Because I'm like, oh, it's the one for Apple TV. A subscription I don't have, and I'm most likely going to buy for a month just to spam watch Godzilla.
Yeah, I will say, we're not sponsored, but Apple TV has some good original programming.
They have... Shiro sent me a clip on Instagram of a TV show. And it was so fucking funny, it actually made me want to buy an Apple TV subscription.
Oh?
It was, let me find it.
Good look at the name.
Yeah, no, it's in the... Like, they properly tagged everything in the thing, so...
Oh, very nice.
I love it whenever people do that.
No, while you're looking for that, related, talking about teasers and everything like that, I'm a little bit mad about something.
Oh no. What?
Recently, I'm not going to get specific because I don't want to potentially ruin it for anyone else. But we all know they recently released the teaser for the FNAF movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like same day, someone who had more info was like, "Oh, here is one of those shots that had mystery behind it. Mystery taken away now."
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it basically showed either something right before or right after the clip that's in the trailer,
Uh,
and it's like, cool. I was curious how that was gonna go, and I was really looking forward to seeing how that was gonna go in the movie. I'm willing to wait 5 months, let alone 5 hours. Like, and look, I'm so torn because to me it's different when it's someone who worked on the thing or had a close connection with people who worked on the thing. Because I get it. I bet you, hell, I know because we've seen it talked about. How many times when a new episode of Hell of a Boss drops do we see artists, now that it's out I can finally talk about these boards that I helped on? They're excited. They wanted to talk about it. And I get that. You're proud of the work you do and you want to share that. But you get some people who thankfully are like, I shouldn't until the episode comes out because then it's going to give more of the stuff away. That's how I feel about a lot of these should be. I get you're proud of your work. And look, honestly, you could easily just go off and say, "Oh, I actually got to help on this. I'll happily discuss what I worked on when it comes out." But to just have no context, be like, "Hey, here's a visual. There you go." I'm like, and honestly, I don't know which I like less, because we have that one, which is a visual that completely takes away one of the mysteries, or a visual that has nothing to do with anything that's been in the trailer and makes you think, "Oh, great! Now I'm gonna wonder what the fuck this is about."
literally, what the fuck is even that?
Yeah. Oh, the worst one, the worst ones, is now news outlets are being shitty.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw one a while back. I can't remember what it was for, but I saw one where it was like, blah 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 actor talks about what it feels like to retire his famous role as blah blah blah. Oh, cool. This movie just came out, so I guess I know this character's not going to be in the next one if they make another one. Wonder if he's going to die or if he's just going to leave, and I'm going to be thinking about that the entire time. Like, and this was like the Saturday that movie came out. I'm like, you can't even wait a whole weekend before you start talking about interviews with people? And part of me wonders if some of these people have like the Tom Holland thing of, I just accidentally say everything I'm not supposed to say.
Speaking of Tom Holland,
Oh, Lord.
apparently there have been news articles that I've been seeing pop up on my timeline for every time I open up, like, let's say my Microsoft Edge. I receive random newsletters because Microsoft does that. And I saw a couple stating like Tom Holland talks about mental health and all that and how he might be retiring. And I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting. That's interesting. Let me not click on that because sooner or later they're going to talk about it on an actual source that I trust compared to like whole bunch of these random articles from random people. But I found what I was looking for. It's called Shrinking. And she sent me Shrinking. And it apparently has Jason Segel. And it's a comedy. And she sent me this clip and I'm like, that is so fucking funny. I want to watch this. I now have a collection saved for us for movies with TV shows we need to watch. And that's one of them.
No.
Yeah. My sister and her boyfriend actually enjoy a show on that program as well. Schmigadoon. It's a weird name, I know, but yeah, Schmigadoon. I actually really enjoy the series Central Park that's on there. Plus, wait, hang on. Okay. I thought my computer was being stupid for a second. But yeah, plus that's where hang on. Y'all been hearing me the whole time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my Discord's being dumb and it's bugging me. But yeah. But it's also where one of my favorite new holiday movies is. And Blush knows the one.
Good afternoon.
My fandom daydream. Yeah, Spider-Man is 19 in the movies, but Tom Holland is 26.
Man. Yeah, he would be 19.
Give or take. I think Tom Holland was 19 when he first got the role.
No way.
When did Civil War come out?
When did Civil War? Hold on. The Civil War release date. Let's see.
1882.
Shut up. It was 2016, May 6th. See?
Wow.
Google knows
Yeah,
what I want.
yeah, I called it. That'd be 7 years ago. He'd be 19.
Now let me Google how old is Tom Holland.
So Joe looked it up. He's 26.
Son of a bitch, Joe. Who's Joe? Insert violin track. Oh, yeah, no. Speaking of leaks, don't get me started on Mortal Kombat leaks.
Because
apparently-
Just curious. No.
She's a badass.
Good guess.
That is correct. But yeah, even though we just got like the roster of characters,
Mm-hmm.
someone apparently did some digging and confirmed DLC characters.
Yeah, see, that's another one I don't get. Why people want to leak gaming characters?
Yeah, no, and it's confusing the hell out of me. Cause I'm like looking at the list, and I'm like, okay, these make sense. Who the fuck? And obviously, I'm not gonna say, but it's like, ooh, unless you want me to say.
Nope.
Nah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, but like, okay, prime example, right? Is we've been playing through Kingdom Hearts 3 recently
Mm-hmm.
because we've been obviously we've been enjoying them, but it's still Crimson and Carissa's first time through the series, and it's Blush's first time playing 3.
Mm-hmm.
I try to make it a little fun, where before we go to the next world, I'm like, okay, guys, where do you think we're gonna go? And I'll give them a little hint. I'll say it could either be a new or one that we're returning to. Where do you think we're gonna go? And that could be very entertaining. No joke.
I get a lot of them right.
Well, yes, that's true. But no joke, Fluff. Fucking on the PlayStation screen, where like you get the screen wherever you go to the game.
Right.
Before you start the game. It shows 3 different worlds, 2 of which are brand new, and one of the new ones and one of the other ones are in like the final set of the galaxy that you go to. And it's like, bruh, if people didn't watch the trailer, you're just gonna reveal all the things right there? I don't know.
So we want to. Oh, I'm glad that they're agreeing with us. Spider-Man versus Ruby Rose.
From RWBY.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
It's all right in my opinion. Has good cast of characters, has good story pacing, has good plot twists, but yeah, Spider-Man would decimate Ruby Rose. That's literally a prime adult versus a child.
Which one's which?
Spider-Man's the adult.
More making a joke because recently we've only been given Spider Boy by MCU.
Don't you mean Iron Man Jr.?
Okay, so I don't get why people want to bash on that. Well, to the extent that they bash on it. Are you okay?
I was drinking water.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't get why people want to bash on it as hard as they do. Because I feel like people want to use that as like the end all for any sort of discussion.
Okay.
Like if you bring up if you genuinely like Tom more than the other two, just as an example, people will always go to, well, at least the other two didn't have to rely on Iron Man and his tech, and like they will assume that's a catch-all, like, haha, I've got you. Your opinion is therefore invalid.
Okay. Now, those people are just looking for arguments. Because, yes, it's annoying that he uses a lot of Iron Man tech, aka Stark tech, but it's like, he's also a very smart and brilliant kid on his own.
Yeah, I mean, hell, that's seen in the first movie, or his first movie, I'll say, not Civil War. But that's seen in his first movie when he relies on his tech at the end of the movie.
Yes, that, like, he goes back to the basics. And at the beginning, you see him fiddling around, messing with his formula.
Yeah. Like,
He's smart.
People
Like
want to just say, because the thing is, yeah, he's using Stark technology, but that doesn't mean if he wasn't, that he wouldn't be using tech at all.
Right.
I don't know. Not to mention, he's been in the comics, he has been in league with so many other different alliances as well. It makes sense that he would have help from Tony in the MCU.
Right. But I think people are just looking for like a... But I think people are just looking for like a... We just want Spider-Man to be Spider-Man. Not have like an affiliation with the Avengers or S.H.I.E.L.D. Just being Spider-Man.
Well, then they should look forward to the next movie.
Secret Wars?
The next Spider-Man movie.
Oh, right.
But also, if that's what you want, watch Spider-Verse, damn it, it deserved more attention.
Yeah, no, Across the Spider-Verse coming out.
I'm looking forward
very
to it.
soon.
But I digress. Trying to think. I had something, I lost it. Oh,
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. But oh, that's what I was gonna say. But the thing is, it also, ooh, I'm loving these eyes so far.
Yes. They're very beautiful.
Yes. But the thing is, I've noticed this. It's a lose-lose when it comes to quote-unquote Marvel fans.
Mm-hmm.
I say that as a Marvel fan.
Right?
Because here's the thing. You deviate from the comics. Oh, I'm mad it's not just like the comics. you do stuff like the comics. Yeah, I get that it was in the comics, but it feels weird here.
Right.
So what do you want?
Don't get me started on the comics.
Well, like, okay.
Because the recent issues are, oh boy.
Yeah. Well, look, if I can use a recent example.
Mm-hmm.
I think people shat on She-Hulk way more than it deserved.
It was a good film. It was a good
Film?
It was good TV show. Shush.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Like, it's good. It is actually really good. People just wanted to shit on it because it wasn't what they envisioned.
Yeah.
People have certain ideas.
Yeah, go ahead.
People have certain ideas, and they want to implement it. She-Hulk kept a modern take, but tried to have, like, comic book aesthetics to it. It's like, didn't she break the fourth wall like a good amount?
Yes, what she did in the comics.
Yeah. While also remaining modern. Like, it's a modern city. It's not like 1980s. It's 2020.
Yeah. The thing is, like, and obviously I'm not trying to start a whole discussion on this. I'm not. But, like, part of the reason why I'm saying, like, you can't, clearly there's no winning, is obviously there was a lot of turmoil at the time of the people hating on the show mostly being sexist people. I'm not starting a discussion on that. I'm not.
Yeah.
Because that's a can of worms that we do not need to open.
I'm agreeing with you.
The only reason I'm even bringing it up is because this is where it gets weird, right? To me, this is a heavy indicator of maybe the people who were saying that those people are right, because this certainly isn't helping the case, is when you have people who say, I get she broke the fourth wall in the comics, but it just seems really weird. Like, would do it, that makes sense, but for her to do it, it seems odd. Why? Why is that? Like, you see what I mean? Like, that's just a really weird comparison to make.
I think it's because a lot of people just didn't read as much of She-Hulk comics, like She-Hulk standalone comics, compared to, because she would be used a lot in the newer 2000s due to her being a likable character from her original comics, right?
Oh yeah, my brother, my dad still has some of the original run.
Yeah, and people enjoyed her in there, so they thought, why not cross over and just have her be part of, like, a group or something in one of the newer issues. Yeah.
Well, even in the older, she was part of the Avengers at one point.
Right, because this is the new Avengers.
Yeah. But yeah, it just and look, I'm not gonna lie,
just whiny bitches.
Yes, that is a good way to describe it in general. People are whiny bitches.
People just want to whine and complain half the time. She was an Avenger?
Yes, she was. Well, and also, okay. Yeah, I never knew it. I'm a fan.
Are you a new gen fan or an old gen fan? Because I'm a bit of a mid gen.
Look, I'm just hoping that one of the ones they don't go into is Planet Hulk, because there is. We all know why. Or put it this way: if they do, I hope they differentiate from the original source material.
Okay, yeah.
It's like, what's her face? Jessica Jones.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna say right now, that's one thing that does personally bug me with the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
I
haven't seen the Jessica Jones one, so.
Oh, I haven't either. But that kind of ties into this. They need to make up their mind on what is and isn't canon. Because as of right now, I believe Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is still technically not canon. And for a while, the Netflix shows weren't either.
Right.
But now, it's seeming like all the Netflix shows are.
I want Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to be canon so bad.
My main issue is with this, and anyone who has followed with the MCU this long can understand this. I've never seen the Netflix series, any of them. And I'm not gonna lie, I came into the MCU a bit later. The first MCU movie I ever saw, believe it or not, was Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Mm-hmm.
So Phase 1 was done, and I hadn't seen any of them. I had to go back and rewatch some of those because as I worked at the movie theater, you end up seeing more of these things, and you want to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I am a little PO'd at the moment of the thought that if all the shows are canon as well, it would take someone way too much time to catch up. Daredevil alone has 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's The Punisher, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, The Defenders. All of these, you're now telling me all of these are now canon? Like, that's a lot!
Mm-hmm.
And it bugs me because, you hear that there's going to be a new Daredevil show, but it might be tied into the old one, so it's like, fucking, is it or isn't it? I know it's the same guy playing him, but are the storylines actually entwined?
Alright, just gonna say this. Rodin's like, not a good song! Yeah, it's a song that keeps saying juicy. Yeah.
Now, I will say this. I actually really like Moon Knight. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and I get that. I like that.
I
haven't
enjoy
watched
it.
it.
I enjoy it visually.
I'm very shocked at myself. I haven't watched it yet. I'll be honest. Seeing
Well,
as he's
I
my
can-
favorite anti-hero,
Yes.
I'm scared too.
Well, I can tell you this, and I'm sure if you're a fan of the character, then you'll probably appreciate this. And Fluff, feel free to back me up on this. Without getting specific, the show's a mindfuck.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Like, it's such a mindfuck. Like, if I tried describing it to my sister, I was like, it's a show where I don't really always know what's happening, but in a good way.
It's.
Okay.
I enjoy it for the visuals and for where they're going with it. And then I listen to some of the opinions from the comic book readers. Apparently, that doesn't happen in the comics. And I'm like, okay, well, this is going to stay here, that's going to stay there. I'm just going to be walking and browsing.
Right? And of course, this all comes back to the very, very simple sentiment. You don't like it? Don't watch it. It's that simple.
Oh, but I need to put my opinion in it because the internet needs to hear my opinion like I'm a news journalist. So many people have an opinion.
That was way too accurate.
See?
Right?
It's like people want their opinion to be heard, and then they say some shit like, okay, don't get me wrong. Tom Holland is a good Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But why is he being assisted by Tony Stark? Because because there's some multiple theories about that I've actually listened to.
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed to explain one of the theories?
I'm okay with that. Blush?
One of the theories goes, the reason why Tony Stark took an interest to Peter Parker was because he accidentally made Spider-Man.
Oh, I know this one.
Yes.
I like it.
So when, because Iron Man 2, the kid that had the Iron Man mask and was about to get shot,
Mm-hmm.
that is confirmed by the director.
That was supposed to be little Peter.
That was Lil Peter. Yes. And basically what happens is Peter is so obsessed with being similar to Tony Stark, yada yada. Like, he's smart, he's brilliant, he's wanting to go to the same university.
MIT.
MIT. It's where Tony went. And what ends up happening is he goes to one of the old Stark expos that they were showing off while Stark and them were doing their own thing. And enter the spider. The spider bites him. And Tony hears word about this and has a task force to follow him and see what's happening. And then that's how he knew about Spider-Man.
I like that theory a lot. Like a lot.
It's a good theory.
It works well.
Yeah.
It just adds up.
Yeah.
Just
I also like the
makes sense.
This is a very simple one, but I still like it. You know, there can be enjoyment found in simplicity. I do believe that.
Mhm.
I do like the simple theory that is just he saw a kid who was helping people, but came from a family that didn't have a lot, so he wanted to help.
Mm-hmm.
Because he had the money.
Again,
Right.
a nice theory.
Yeah. Have you heard? Right.
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
Do you know the Muffin Man? Do you
One of his
know the
theories.
Muffin Man? Anyway, have you heard the very short theory about the new Spider-Verse movie?
Okay, I'm intrigued now.
Blush, am I alright to talk about it?
Yes.
The theory on why all the spider people are actually going to be against Miles.
Okay.
So at the end of the first Spider-Verse movie, we saw Spider-Man 2099 talking about the disruption in the multiverse, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Into the Spider-Verse, before Miles gets bitten, you see the spider. The spider jitters like all the other spider people did.
This theory. Okay.
Yes. The spider is actually from an alternate universe, and therefore him having powers that he was never supposed to have because those powers are from a different universe causes him to be a threat to the multiverse.
I've heard so many theories about what Across the Spider-Verse is gonna have, because they've been keeping that shit locked tight.
Well, and especially since it's going to be a two-parter.
Yeah, they've been keeping that story held very tight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I say it's surprising that they've kept it in, because days before No Way Home was coming out,
Mm-hmm.
the story got leaked. Like
See,
the
again, this is
entire
what we talked about
script.
earlier.
The entire script of the story got leaked. And I didn't know about it until after I had watched the movie. Because my buddy Blake was talking to me about it. And I'm like, oh. Well, shit. I'm sorry that got ruined for you. He's like, it's alright. I still enjoyed it. And, but yeah, they've kept this story so held in. I don't know entirely what's happening.
That's how it should be.
Usually, I'd be like going in with like a rough idea for most of the movies.
I thought, I've talked about this before, I feel Hollywood nowadays shows way too much before a movie comes out. Like, the fact that we have, what, maybe 2 trailers now for Across?
We have roughly 5.
Okay, well, I think I've only seen maybe the teaser and then maybe 2 others.
You've seen the 2 shown for the American audience. I've been scouring and looking at the Indian and the Chinese one because they show
Okay.
off more.
That's fair. But my thought is, okay, at that point, right? I was good with the 2.
Right?
You sold me on that. I don't need any more. But nowadays, for a lot of movies, you're talking about how you want to have like a basic idea of what you're getting into. That I can totally agree with. You want to know what you're going into? Okay, cool. But then you get movies where it's like, here's 7 different trailers, and basically by watching all these, you can literally put together the entire fucking plot, start to finish. Then why should I go see the movie? I know exactly where it's going to go. Why should I go at this point? Why are you showing me stuff that's literally in the final fight scene? I got so mad. I'm not going to get specific because I know there's some people who haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Fucking first week it came out, right? The official Twitter for it posts a promotion about the Mario movie. That's like #1 in the box office for all of America.
I
it's
know
like,
what you're talking about.
and it's like, here's the scene from literally the final fight, and it's like, what? It's been out for a week, and it's been selling out, so you know not everyone has had a chance to see it. Why the fuck are you showing climactic scenes in your promo?
I know what he's on about, and I haven't seen it.
And I'm sure it kind of got you a little peeved that you saw some of that stuff. You're like, oh, I didn't know that was going to happen.
So what I did when I saw that, I looked for a quick moment. I'm like, oh, this probably happens at the end. Go. Let's just fucking scrolling down Twitter.
But that's my point. Why is the official shit doing this stuff?
It's bad marketing.
It clearly is.
They forget that people. Yes, that's a big amount of money that they just made because of that. But that's probably people going back to rewatch it. I have not seen the Mario movie. Good portion of other people have not seen it. Like maybe roughly 2 million people have not seen the Mario movie.
I haven't.
Yeah. But they're just acting like it's no big deal, and fucking here you go.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Well, here you go, Jimmy. The entire movie for free.
Now, see, now there's exceptions to the opposite of the rule, right? Like, for example, you were talking about with No Way Home that someone leaked the script, right?
Yeah.
That's bullshit. I hate that. Now, I know for a fact there is a huge handful that I can talk about in my personal life at least, of people that did not see Into the Spider-Verse because, according to them, I don't think this is a great reason, but whatever, I'm not going to force you to do something you don't want to do. They couldn't get into the animation style. I hate that excuse, but again, I'm not going to make you watch a movie if you don't want to watch it. You know what they did?
What did they do?
They, official people, released the entire script about 2 weeks after the movie came out because it was underperforming so that people could read through the entire script. And I told people, look, if you're not going to watch it, you need to read through the script because the story is really well done. I stand by it as of right now. That is my favorite Spider-Man movie, is Into the Spider-Verse.
It did so well. Even if people couldn't, like some people just couldn't watch it because it would have gave them seizures because of all the flashing lights and all that. And that's understandable. Some people just couldn't get into it because, well, there are some people who do not like Miles for being Spider-Man.
That's another can of worms we don't necessarily need to open.
Yeah. And then there's also people that just, again, couldn't get behind the animation. And that's understandable. You all have your reasons. But it still performed very well.
But it could have performed better, sadly.
Yeah. But hey, we got a part 2, baby!
And a part 3, technically.
by technicality, we do have a part 3.
At least, who knows? What if they're trying to make a trilogy? I hope not.
If they do it, I'm not watching it. If they do a trilogy,
No, see, my thought is that for this one, it was a big enough story that they knew they couldn't tell it in one movie, so they may stretch it a little, but enough to make it worth 2 movies. Because animated or not many people are gonna want to go see a 4-hour epic in the theater. So, I respect them for not wanting to cut any of what they want to do.
right?
Because that happens way too often too. We've all seen that, where just sadly it fucking won't. It just won't,
Mm-hmm.
and you won't be able to see the original story that people intended. Usually though, whenever they're questioning it, or when they did, I would just be like, are you maybe this might persuade you. Are you aware that the people who made Into the Spider-Verse also made the Lego Movie and Clone High? Because they did. And usually they're like, wait, really?
People cease to amaze me. But man, fucking trying to think. There was there was something that you had mentioned, and it made my brain think of something.
Okay. While you're thinking that, Mally, slight counter argument to your thing. 4-hour movie, no way. Back-to-back 8 episodes, yes please. Difference there? You're most likely doing that at home, where you can pause if you need a break. If you're in a theater for 4 hours straight, you don't necessarily get a break. You're gonna have to make a call if you've got to step outside, whether it be for a drink, a snack, or the bathroom. At home, you can pause it whenever you want. That's the main discussion. That's the main thing. I'm not gonna lie. If I had a 4-hour movie that I really wanted to watch, yeah, I'd sit down and watch it at home. Because again, I could pause it if I needed to.
Fuck, what was it? Trying to think.
The question: are you just blocking her outfit colors right now, or is that what you're going with? I want to make sure before I comment.
I'm blocking the things I'm doing at the moment.
Okay, so the brownish orange ones are saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like those.
Thank you.
I feel like I need to ask nowadays, because so many times I'm like, ooh, I like how that looks. I'm just blocking it. Damn it!
Yeah, you know how Blaze has got the normal fire?
Yes.
Mhm.
She got ice.
Ooh.
What was I thinking? That's gonna bother me.
Brain, shut up.
Yeah, my brain did shut off.
Oh no, that was what mine was thinking.
Hi, friends. I'm back and heavily medicated. Hello. I'm so happy I'm back here with you all.
Oh, honey.
Being here always helps me find a place of peace and helps me unwind for the day.
I think the word is working.
Okay. So, I've seen a good portion of the trailers. Oh no, I remember what I was going to talk about now.
Yay!
So, basic understanding of a movie, right? My dad came into my room one day, just randomly, and asked if I wanted to go watch a movie. Wrath of Man was the movie. Has Jason Statham. And I'm like, yes, it sounds interesting because Jason Statham's in it. Because he's the go-to action guy.
Mhm.
But what's it about? And he's like, I don't know. Do you want to go? And I'm like, give me one moment. I quickly looked up a quick synopsis. It wasn't even like spoiling anything. It just like was like on the back of the. It's like the quick synopsis on the back of a DVD player or the DVD case, right? And I read it, and I'm like, sounds interesting. I'm in. Went and watched it. It was amazing. The storytelling, the plot twists, the action. Oh, because I watched the trailer before we left, and I'm like, this seems very intriguing, but I'm not quite sold on going to see it. Let's see. Ronan says, Blush, thank you for the love and comfort you've shown us. Vocal, thank you for always being such a compassionate friend to you, to your cast and viewers. Fluff, that voice of yours, like a soothing warm rain. Could someone bring me up to speed if possible? Having some slight trouble focusing. What are we talking / working on today?
Blush, you want to tell them what you're working on?
Well, I'm working on a Sonic OC. She can control ice, and basically, it's a cat. Basically my Sonic Sonar. I don't know how the fucking would be called. I just realized I missed a giant thing that I forgot to color in her tail. Look, there's like that. It's just plain. Dang it. But yeah, that's what we're all working on today, and we're talking about random shit.
There's a lot of movie talk today.
Yeah, which I'm okay with, cause I like movie talk.
Yeah.
That suit. That fucking suit. They scrapped it last second.
Yeah.
Them assholes.
Goes more.
I love the suit.
I know, honey.
It just looked so good. It had elements of John Romita Sr. drawing, and it had Steve Ditko elements to it. It was just so good. And then they scrapped it after they had Tom Holland wear it, do some scenes with it, and they had his stunt double wear another suit that looked just like it.
You're really mad about this suit, aren't you?
I'm half tempted to just bulk up so that I can try and replicate it. Because I so badly want to see that suit and or have it.
It will be mine.
I mean, hell, DP stole his. I do love that Ryan Reynolds literally jacked his.
Yeah. Fucking. That reminds me. Spider-Man 2. The Tobey Maguire ones. They had to completely remake the suit.
Yeah.
Because someone stole it from the set. And it's literally a gag in the movie. Because...
Oh yeah, isn't that when Jonah?
Yeah, because J. Jonah Jameson's like, I can find a better one on eBay. For a lot cheaper. And it's like, man, that's crazy.
Rodin, your favorite horror movie is 13 Ghosts? I'm
Not a bad
rethinking my proposal to you. I'm rethinking it.
13 Ghosts.
But-
That's
What
not
the
a bad one.
No, it's not. It's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. I actually
What
really
is
love it.
this?
Because I love the original concept of all the things. But I need to show you better movies.
Oh,
There
it's
are so
this
many better
movie.
horror movies.
I will say, Blush. I feel like you have, but I am curious. Have you seen that idea someone had, where they said we need a Netflix series that's basically the origin stories of each of the ghosts?
Yes! Yes, please! 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 Please.
That answers the second question.
No, it's a good movie. I love it. Name the time and place, Blush, darling. Ronan! Okay.
I'll see
Do it.
over here.
Do it! I can't think.
He's gay divinity.
Damn, Ronan. Look at you go. Leaving her unable to think.
Shut up. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Shit. I. It's kind of funny. I can't remember what I was gonna say. What was I talking about?
13 Ghosts. Origins.
Oh my god. Yeah, because I love the origins of all of it and stuff like that. That would be amazing. But there was something else I was gonna say and I can't remember what it was.
Talking about needing to show him better movies.
Oh yeah, there are much better movies.
But you know who's in that one?
Mm.
It's Matthew Lillard!
Matthew Lillard!
I'm very. Oh yeah. Speaking of leaks,
Oh god.
Wait,
If it's what
my
I think.
brain just went really weird.
Oh no.
I
What was your
wasn't
brain
thinking
doing?
info.
Oh. Oh, honey. Honey.
Well, no, I can explain though. It's because of how some of the ghosts look in that movie,
Mm-hmm.
and some of them are really drippy and bloody. So that mixed with, speaking of leaks, you can understand.
Yes, I can understand, hon. I can understand.
Oh god.
there is a community that I love so much, and I
Okay.
value them all.
Mm-hmm.
It's the FNAF community.
Okay.
Because when the person got, because they were like having select few people who have like reviewing jobs and all that review the films. One of them decided to videotape the teaser and upload it onto the internet.
I
And
know what you're
guess
about
what
to
the
talk
fan
about.
community did?
They shut that shit down.
They shunned them and pushed them away.
I heard about this.
Yeah, I'm very
And then
proud
Scott
of the
made
community for that.
And Scott made an official statement being like, I was so bummed out, but hearing that the community just didn't want to associate with that made me smile. Because he was at a theme park with his kids and his wife, and he just heard the news from like someone who was working at the studio, and he got so bummed out, being like, there it is. It's all the joy out of it is taken away. And then no one gave a shit about that. They were like, no, fuck that guy. You know, I went to their Twitter before they privated it. they were trying to keep a cool, calm head about it. They were like, "Yeah, so what?" And then they privated their Twitter immediately after they made those comments. I'm like, "Ooh, what a bitch!"
Not surprised. But yeah,
And it,
even Matthew Pathew had to appreciate that that the community stood together and was like, no, we're not doing it.
man, it was so good.
It's a great
And
moment.
it pains me that the guy is part of the kaiju community.
Ooh.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, eek.
Every fandom has
Yes.
one.
True.
Everyone gets their one. Tell him, Peter.
Apparently everyone gets one.
That's right. So, the reason why that came into my head is because a mod creator I know for the Spider-Man PC mods, just made that as a suit.
What? Freddy?
No, that's Spider-Man from Family Guy. Yeah, and the
Oh, yeah, 'cause it's, like,
description is
slightly
everyone
off
gets
color.
their one. Yeah,
Yeah. Nice.
and it looks so good too. Oh man, but yeah, that was. Oh, this is Billy. Billy gets two. What?
Hey, Billy, how come your mom lets you have two Spideys?
Okay, I'm looking
Okay, so,
through the.
long story short, I can show you better horror movies.
Understandable.
Right,
You are
you
silly.
know how much of a fan I am of the Puppet Master series. Not going to go into detail what the fuck even happens, but I'm just going to say this. I watched one of the newer ones for the first time. It came out a while back, but I watched it for the first time because I kept avoiding it.
First time became the last time.
Because of how they changed up one of my favorite puppets.
Oh no.
Yeah. And,
First time became the last time.
no, actually, I will watch it again. But
Oh.
not think of it as part of the canon series. Because I saw one of them. It's fucking great. Like, legit. Like, that one was absolutely brilliant. One of the newer ones. Then I was like, okay, we're going good with this. I'll watch the next one in the series. That one's good. Loved it, absolutely loved it. One after that. They went so fucking off base. To the point they brought the bitch back to life. And everything. That I'm pissed and I will not put it as part of the series. And then the one after that, they followed on with those previous two that were actually good. Because that one was so bad in the box office, apparently, that they went back to the roots of the actual story that made sense. So yeah. Fucking... I will happily watch those with you, Ronan. But, I will have to warn you about some things before we start them. And just know that there are, like, almost 10 movies in the series now. And a new one coming out this year.
Oh, good lord.
But it is following the story like it did the last one, where they went back to the good story. So I am okay with it.
Well, in that case...
Next one's called Dr. Death.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Speaking of horror franchises that just won't die, Saw.
Oh.
Saw. I love Saw.
Brother, I'm gonna put it in the stream chat.
Oh gosh.
Because I've got to share it if he hasn't seen it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm looking.
There we go.
Please send it quickly. I'm staring at the suit and it's pissing me off.
There you go.
Shut the fuck.
Do you wanna know
That's
the best
official,
thing?
by the way.
That's official.
That was from the official Saw Twitter.
Yeah,
Because they're
that's
coming
like,
out the same day.
It makes sense.
yeah, no. I remember some guy saying, because a guy at my work is also a horror fanatic as well. And I mentioned that Saw was coming out the same day as Five Nights at Freddy's. And we jokingly said, oh, yeah, no, Freddy's just going to stuff the puppet into a suit and just leave it in a corner. Fucking, not going to lie to you. I'm probably going to watch it on Peacock. And then I'm going to go out and watch it in the theater to get that experience.
Ronan, thank you for joining our Patreon.
Wait, what?
I just got a notification. $5. Ronan Roams has joined your Patreon.
They should be in here soon.
We shall see.
Unless they want to just give 5 smackaroos and not join. Which is fine. It's just
This is fine.
We would just very much appreciate if you all were to join. We have fun here.
I will say that is a very appropriate trap for them to put on Freddy.
Yes.
What's up, Pops?
Hello, Father.
Ronin, not Rodin. Nanako. Because she's like, oh my god, has it finally happened? Yeah, could you imagine just Billy rolling on up?
Hello, William. I want to play a game.
Too bad. I've had this before.
And then William's just like,
I always come back. Yes, I've heard that before, but dude, you're fucked, man. You've killed so many kids. Like, what the fuck?
like it completely breaks character.
Oh, I'm sad now. Said Nanako.
Oh, because you thought it was Rodin.
Yeah. But man, it's crazy that they're coming out on the same day. I want to watch that Saw movie that's coming out, but I also heard that Spiral didn't do too well.
Spiral didn't do well, and that's a shame. I actually really liked Spiral.
I think it.
Go ahead.
I think it would be a good film. It's just they keep going back and forth, in my personal opinion. Like story wise.
So the thing is,
wasn't Spiral like a prequel to the prequels?
No.
Jigsaw was.
No. Jigsaw was the prequel.
Right.
Fan
Which
of
is
that
yeah.
series as well. So.
Which one? Oh yeah. No, the thing, what I think caused the most quote unquote issues is the public eye being rather ignorant. Because keep in mind that one came out, I want to say 2019, 2018.
Right.
And Spiral, which they outright say is not Jigsaw. They outright call it a Jigsaw copycat because they're not going the same way Jigsaw would. They're not trying to use the doll or anything like that. This is clearly a different person, not someone working under John Kramer.
We just I think. Oh, he only just.
Ronan donated $5 to the fans and cast. I'm grateful I got the chance to chat with you, laugh with you. Thank you for existing. High five emoji.
Aww. That's sweet.
Now, did we all know that that was a high five emoji?
I did, yes.
Pretty sure most people thought it was a praying emoji.
That's praying hands.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, no, because the emoji says folded hands, but most people used it in the beginning as a high five because it was labeled as the high five emoji. And then I guess people just were like, fuck the norms. And just started doing that.
Yeah, but even if you
YouTube
hover
labels.
over it, it does say folded hands.
Yeah, YouTube does it. Folded hands. And then Apple has like high five. It comes up when you type praying. Leave me alone. I see how it is, and I say how I see it.
But yeah, no, they outright say like this is a completely different person. This is not anyone affiliated with John Kramer or any of that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the subject of the games happen to be police. And again, I'm not going to start a discussion on this, but with it being around 2018, around a certain time, a certain quote unquote movement was going on.
And something
People thought that
happened.
they were trying, yeah, and people had thought that they were trying to make a statement, and they thought the movie was trying to get political. When honestly, it has nothing to do with that statement. It was more about just in general. But because of that, with everything, everyone thought it was a political statement type thing, so people didn't go to see it. Well, I thought it was good.
Right. Let's see here. Nanako's laughing at me.
Good.
I was thinking it.
Sorry. But I wasn't muted.
Vote for this country.
Is that another jab at me again?
Maybe.
That's it. I about had it. I'm taking this with the stream leader.
Well, you just
wait.
reminded me of.
You are the stream leader.
Yeah, I am.
You just reminded me of one of my favorite movie-going experiences.
Yeah.
So a few years back when I was still at the theater, my roommate and I at the time, we went to go see the new Smurfs movie. This was like the actual animated one, not one of those crappy live-action, they're in real world type ones. And
I forgot that happened.
right? But it was actually pretty enjoyable. But it was a small theater and there wasn't a lot of people there. We went to go see it, and then there was like a mom and her little kid behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Hear me out. This made we had to hold in our laughter because we didn't want to embarrass the mom. But like at one point Gargamel does something and it like it's hurting Smurfette's feelings or something like that. Y'all know the actual origin of Smurfette?
Yes. Well, I do at least.
Fluff?
It's vague, but I believe she was made by Gargamel.
Yes, to try to infiltrate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they actually reference that a good bit, and he basically says something along the lines of, "Well, it seems you finally fulfilled your purpose," and like leaves, and like she's very very sad, right? We're trying not to laugh our asses off because it's a very nice moment in the movie where like it's a good emotional moment. I mean, and but 3 rows behind us, we just hear. That makes me so mad. We're trying not to just laugh our butts off. Because at any time someone was mean to revenge, that made me so mad. And like as the movie's over, they're walking out. We're staying behind for a split second, and as they're walking out, he's like, "He was mean to Smurfette. That made me so mad." It was cute. Don't get me
That's
wrong.
adorable. That is adorable.
It was really cute. But it made me so mad. Oh, Nanako's laughing her butt off. Oh, okay. So I'm probably gonna make this a little short. So this is a sneak peek to anyone who's actually watched the lives. I want to make a little short and then put it out. Mark had a live stream lately, or recently rather, and it reminded me of another video he was in, but he wasn't the one who did it.
Mm-hmm.
It was he was playing through Amanda the Adventurer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a bit where he was like repeating what he had to do over and over again.
So sorry.
You're good. I can't remember what exactly it was, but like, for example, say he.
It's the wifey.
Oh, go ahead. Do what you gotta do. But yeah, like say for example, it was like while he was making the pie or something like that. And he's like, I gotta put the pie in the oven. I gotta put the pie in the oven. Like it was that kind of thing where he just kept repeating himself.
Yeah.
And all I could think of the whole time was when he and Ethan were playing Uno with the Grumps.
Oh.
And Ethan was like, take off my underwear without removing my pants. Remove my underwear without removing my pants. And when Mark figured it out, all I could think of was like, please give me like an equivalent to, I won't remove my pants. I'm removing my underwear from the equation. I'm gonna have to go back and find the exact moment because it's like it's literally same energy. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to wait because I'm uploading a new video.
Oh shit.
Yeah. People gonna have to wait till tomorrow to see it.
I'm getting a little bit stressed right now.
Oh?
Yeah.
What's coming up?
For some reason, right, you know how my it's lagging slightly for me, like the actual program. It keeps fucking up my brush strokes.
Oh no!
Winking and makes me so mad.
It made me so mad.
Had to. But yeah, it's stressing me out. Oh, fuck! I can't believe I've done this.
Oh, shit. The thing that sucks about having to go back through that stream is that stream is like 2 hours long. Chanel is not nearly as long as some of ours, but
True.
it's the thought of just having to go back through it.
Oh, I am gonna have to do that. Shit.
2.5 hours.
Do like a band-aid, do like a band-aid, do like a band-aid. Do that bit there. Actually, oh my god, okay. Use that as a helpful guide. Oh, this is gonna suck. Dang it. Okay, I'm copying that just in case. Just gonna, yep, give it. Dang it. Oh, that didn't work. Just gonna have to. Oh, you're doing this so much. I wanted it to fade into the blue, and I forgot to do it when I was actually at this part. So now I'm having to go back in and fix it.
Well, if anyone could pull it off, I know you can.
Sentiment is appreciated, but my god, am I getting pissed at myself and forgetting.
Ta-ta, Ronan. Feel better soon.
Bye, Ronan, hun.
He said, I must go once more, my friends. I love you. You're kind people. Thank you for the time we shared. Until next time, winky face, peace.
Such a flirt. I thought I was bad.
Yeah.
Hi, Jinx. Hi, baby. Hello, beautiful boy. Mwah. Hi. Make you kitty serotonin? You just woke up.
Oh, hello, Jinx. Kitty serotonin.
I'll give you a little bit of a cuddle. I'm not gonna put you down. Continue with this because we've almost done the colors, which means we've almost done the stream.
Oh.
It's the problem with cuddling him. I get covered in fur.
Oh no.
Doesn't look too weird, does it?
I actually really like it.
The purple going into the blue looks okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So I thought just in plain blue was just too blech. So put a bit of purple in there.
Understandable.
It's a lot less complex than what I thought I was gonna do for her hair. Trust me, it was gonna be a lot more complex. But I'm trying to stop myself from making things overly complex. Just give myself a bit of a break. Okay. So, we got our ice bitch.
Ice bitch.
It's either ice or crystals. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm feeling ice will be a bit more thing. Or at least they can look like crystals maybe when they're thing. I'm not sure. Yeah, I like how it's turned out. Save that, make sure it's actually fucking saved. I actually was going to do this as a speed paint. This is the one I had planned to do as a speed paint. But I'll admit, last night during at the end of the stream, I forgot what day it was, and I forgot that today was my stream. Because I normally do my sketch during the stream on the Fridays, and I didn't because I forgot. And I had this almost like the sketch was completely done. So I was like, I'll do some of the actual lining, and I ended up doing way more than I thought I would. And then do that on the stream. So yeah, it could have been a different one. I will give a little sneak peek to what it could have been. What it could have been today is actually a OC that I have not finished. I've only done the sketch of. Even though I fully lined this bitch, I now want to change the design. This is the first angel I had designed. And just to tell you, well, this is for Hellverse. This is a once it loads. Yeah, I literally had lined it all.
Ooh.
The wings look really funny when the angel's not actually there. Look at that. But yeah, I literally lined the whole fucking thing. But now I don't like it.
Oh.
Or at least I don't like it for an angel. I might keep it and change them maybe into a succubus. But for an angel, gonna be a no-go. But I think she'd look cool as a succubus. Like, I do like her design. I feel like the hearts in the design would look quite well to be in a succubus. So yeah. But I'm gonna give another little sneak peek. Because started playing a new game, and in that game you can make a character, right? And this is like a proper little pixel game. I was just fucking about with the what's it called, the character creation thing, and got this. Wait to see how this will turn into an angel OC for Hellverse. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, real quick, I gotta share this. Nanako in our stream chat just put in a clip of Droopy Dog going, "You know what? That makes me mad." It makes me so mad.
But yeah, we're done for now. You will either see that OC being drawn in a speed paint on Stipple Studios, if I can get the opening and endings done, or on a stipple stream if I feel up to doing one. I've been taking a break from them because mentally my brain has been kaput since the passing of an ex who I very much still loved as a friend. I've not felt right streaming every time I've streamed. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you Fluff, thank you Vocal, thank you Naniko in our chat. Keeping everything nice and ship in shape. And I'm gonna plug my own thing for a second. If you want to actually see all of my art, all in the whole picture, completed, Stipple Studios Patreon is the way to do it. We're as little as $1.50 a month. Because Foxhole is not a backdoor to see my art for free, technically. That is what
What the fuck? I just get back?
That
Yeah.
was funny. And likewise, Stidwell Studios is not a backdoor to Foxhole.
Exactly. We work together, but are not backdoors for each other's shit, okay?
Even if
And if we
even
find
if we like
you-
each other's back doors.
And if I find you going into Stillwell Studios, which is free to join, trying to do it as a backdoor to Foxhole, you instantly get banned. No ands, ifs, or buts. So it's not a backdoor for it. If you do want to join that Discord, link is in the Stipple Studio link tree in the description.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much, and keep an eye out for some interesting stuff soon. You know what I'm on about, Vocal.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, bye. Mwah.
Yeah, baby!
And because Vocal is well, no, Fluff is still talking, I'll just do this as his. He is the duck.